Good evening, or morning rather, I guess, depending on where you're at. I'm Irish Bronco. This is an Irish Bronco production, and I am back with Elite Dangerous. Finally, after about a year away. Took a long time off from the game. Other games came out. Things happen. We know that Beyond 1 and 2 were out a long time ago. I did look into it a little bit. I didn't really play it that much, but Beyond Chapter 3 just dropped tonight. So we're going to check it out. We're going to get back to Elite Dangerous, maybe. See if I can get the controls back down. There's a huge learning curve if you're new to the game. If you're trying to figure out how to play this game, just bear in mind you're going to need some patience. So let me get my rest of my stream stuff going, and we will launch this puppy and see what's going on in the galaxy. You see where our princess is, too. We know that that's one of the huge parts of the update, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. Um, Pretty sure I put some of these in here twice, but that's alright. Okay. Sorry about the silence there. Just concentrating. You know how it goes. There we go. Man, it's been so long since I played this. I kind of missed this game, but I'm kind of scared to get back into it. Like, am I going to be any good? Am I going to be... I don't even know where I am in the galaxy. Like, I don't know. I think I'm back home, but on Kubio, I hope. But we'll find out. Let's see here. Let's launch this puppy. I think I still have the party open, but that's alright. That just means Commander Cinnamon Guns can join later if he decides to. Actually, I probably have to invite him, but you know. Alright, here we go. Yeah, a good old loading screen. I love this loading screen. It's always been one of my favorites. It's got the space station floating up there, spinning around. It's rocky worlds. How's everybody doing tonight? How, you know, it's Tuesday. Kind of almost been a little week. We'll do private group. That's the way we've been playing to deal with other people. Although the Elite community has usually been pretty good. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Beyond Chapter 3. We're going to check it out tonight. It's been like a year since I played Elite Dangerous, so I'm going to be super rusty. I'm going to tell you that right now. So apologies in advance. I got my FAS here. Federal Assault Ship. Really good for bounty hunting. That's what we've been using it for. Arya's Needle is what I named it. I think a lot of my ships have Game of Thrones themes or Disney Princess themes, I think. I might have renamed Belle's Magellan though. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. We gotta hit up. Do you have any of these? Oh man, sorry guys. Let's see. It was just in there, I'm pretty sure. But and my reputation has gone down since I haven't played. I was at like 100% reputation with the Empire. And I have yet to gain a rank because so much work goes into these things. You guys know. Let's see what's going on in the galaxy. Power play update, Galactic Network of Galaxy. Respected economists and experts study the flow of wealth, power, and coal. We know that. That's the currency seal. Oh. How's our girl doing? By the way, we are, at least this commander.
Unusual energy signatures detected. 3 recently detected energy signatures have been confirmed to be of a similar nature. The engineer Antar made a statement to the media. As part of my research, I regularly review data from engineers established in Colonia.
Oh man.
The Colonia Council has announced that 4 engineers have established bases in the Colonia region to provide services to independent pilots.
That's one of the new updates from Beyond. They put engineers in Colonia, way near the center of the galaxy.
To the region's stability. That's why we have consulted engineers established in Colonia. Engineers established in Colonia.
How do I turn her off?
We can review. Aisling Duval's secret relationship revealed. Anti-slavery campaigner Jan Torrido has disclosed.
I was saying her name correct the whole time. I told you guys. It's Aisling.
Despite her betrothal to Federal
Listen,
Ambassador
it's not Aisling or Aisling. It's Aisling, but it's Irish.
Following Jan Torrido's resignation from Unchained, I offered to tell his side of the story. Although he declined a formal interview, he did disclose that he could no longer bear working alongside Princess Duval. He admitted that he has been romantically involved with the princess since their first meeting several months ago. It seems they both felt it wise to keep the relationship a secret. According to Torrido, the princess claimed not to have any
news broke back on the 15th.
Let's
turn that off. Can't talk over her. So that news broke back on the 15th as kind of a preview of the that Aisling, Her Highness, had a secret relationship with that guy, or at least that guy alleged as such, because she's about to marry commander of the Federation, an admiral of the Federation, and so the loyalists, such as myself and Cinnamon Guns and the rest of us that are princess loyalists, we're not sure if we believe that guy's story, but you believe what you want. You can read up on Galnet and make your own decisions regarding that situation. What we need is, I want to see the power play. They moved the power play. I forgot where they put it. Ooh, I have bounties somewhere. Or bounty credits, if I can get there. Ooh. I reclaim my bonus. I should, send the intro. I guess they want you to play the game instead, but let's see. Where did they put that? I know we were just in Galnet news, but we want others. Electric powers, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, Easy Boost, welcome to the stream, man. Or lady. How's it going? Oh man, she dropped all the way down to 5. Last time I checked, she was 3, and that was a few weeks ago. She usually hovers around 3 or 4, and it's been a long time since she's dropped down to 5. What is happening? But there's only 1 day left in the cycle, so we'll see what she does. Granted, I haven't really been helping out, so sorry, Your Highness. I have no merits anymore. Been pledged for 35 weeks and 5 days. Almost 36 weeks. Woo! I did have 100 merits at some point. That's so hard to get there. It takes a lot of work. If you guys are pledged to a power, you know it takes a lot of work to rank up. Okay, so actually what I'm interested in, I'm very sad that Ashling is number 5 on the list now. Did this guy, Archon Delane, cannot gain ground whatsoever. He's always 11th. Sometimes I've seen him 10th. And it's actually interesting that Lee Yong Ri is so low. He's usually probably around 6 or 7. But Edmund Mahone, man, he's always first. Always first. We don't know. Well, we do know. What I'm interested in is what happened to Ashling's relationship with Denton. She had a relationship with Denton, and that's obviously over. She's engaged and soon to be married to whoever. I guess we can find out if we go back to the news station. I wasn't listening, and it's been a while since I read this story, so let's check it out again. I'll make sure I don't hit the play button this time. Let's see. Starport status update. There's still repair operations in progress. Following systems. Acton dock. Did we ever fix some of the original ones that were attacked, I wonder? When the Thargoids started attacking us? None of these sound familiar so far, and we're getting kind of through the middle of the list here. These are new stations for me. Plucker Enterprise. Let's go down to the bottom of the list. Galactic authorities have appealed to independent about to deliver metal alloys. George Lucas? That's really obvious. I forgot that they have a lot of sci-fi references in the names of stations and stuff on this game. That was really, really obvious. Let's see. Yeah, these are all new stations. Man, the Thargoids have been up to some stuff. Those bastards. The war rages on, guys. Luckily, we're starting to get better material, better tech to fight back. I don't have the means to acquire said tech, but there you have it. Let's see. Congressman's criminal ties exposed. Uh-oh. Let's see what this is about. Hey, Kara, how's it going? Welcome back. We're playing... I guess this would be the older brother of Jurassic World, as far as video games from the same developer. This game is from Frontier Developments, just like Jurassic World. Let's see. It's an exclusive expose published by the Mars Tribune. Uh-oh. Congressman Morgan Unwin has been in debt for the notorious Red Family cartel for nearly a decade. Oh man, he's been into some stuff. I don't know who that guy is. He's in trouble. Okay, here's what we're... Oh, see, I did not know this. This was this last week. Oh. Okay, let's read the last one first. Where is it? Heidi's rescue operation concludes. So this guy actually made a dent. Jarl Torito has disclosed that he and Princess Duval have been conducting a secret romantic relationship despite her betrothal to federal ambassador. Oh, he's an ambassador. I thought he was an admiral. Jordan Rochester. Okay, so Entertainment journalist, blah, 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 following your all. Who's behind this? See, he was jealous. Shocked that my good friend Solomon could believe such lies. It's obvious that Mr. Toledo is being used by those who want to rekindle hostility between the Empire Federation. Well, I think it worked because they canceled it. You know, I 100% agree with you, Easy. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. This game, to say it's about space is a little bit overstating. It all takes place in our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy. Now it's the year 3304. The game's been out since, this particular game has been out since, what, 2014, I think? It's been out for like 4 or 5 years. First released on PC, and then they just recently ported over to Xbox and PlayStation a couple years ago. So, it's been out for a while, but the Elite, like, franchise has been around since, like, the 80s. Space exploration game, fighting, there's dogfighting, there's piracy, there's trading, there's this exploration, there's power, so there's a power struggle all the time. Aisling Duvall is the princess of the Empire, and she is who I am actually loyal to. So that's why I'm kind of reading into this and seeing what's going on. Federal news channels have announced that the wedding of Princess Aisling Duvall and Ambassador Jordan Rochester has been canceled. Has been canceled. A statement came from Congress member Isolde Rochester. Oh, I'm assuming a family member. Planned wedding between my son, the daughter, her mother, and her Imperial Highness will no longer take place. We have contacted everyone involved with and closed down the related projects. The announcement follows anti-slavery campaigner Ashley involved. Claimed that the planned marriage was purely a political matter. Cancellation was confirmed by the Imperial Palace on Emerald, but there has been no direct response from the princess or Ambassador Rochester. Man, it really sucks you in, and they update. This is the Galnet news. This is like their news and whatnot. They update it weekly. Every cycle is like begins every week, so you start everything over. You don't start over every week, but like new missions come out every week. New power play updates come out every week. So depending on who's been more active within their power that they're pledged to, can affect how well your particular power is doing. Right now, man. So this Jarl Toredo guy really screwed the pooch on this. Well, he got what he wanted. Sorry, we'll get to the actual game in a minute. I'm interested in this because I've been away from the game for so long that I've missed a lot of stuff. So the fact that this news comes from this old gives weight to Jarl Toredo's claims. If the marriage was a political scheme, that may explain why the Rochester family matriarch is the one to call it off, no longer trusting Princess Duval to play her part. Action of a mother enraged. Melody. Okay, well, that's interesting. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Just found out, and I didn't know this. That news dropped last weekend. I had read in the news that that guy had come out and said that he had an affair with the princess because he was jealous and he was in love with her and all this crap. And apparently he got what he wanted because they called the wedding off. Actually, that's what I wanted to do. I want to let's see if where am I? Okay, I'm home. This shipyard should have a pretty good. So there's your starter ship, your sidewinder, blah blah blah. The Eagle, kind of your like beginner like fighter. It's a freighter, a couple of freighters. The Eagle. The Dolphin is a passenger ship, so this is a passenger ship like you can go back and forth from station to station and transport passengers and like VIPs, and a lot of those missions are actually really lucrative. Especially if you get one that are like really close together. You can just go back and forth. I don't know if they do that anymore. The last time I checked, they had nerfed a lot of the good ones that you could just go back and forth and make bank on. You see my balance there. It's probably nothing compared to a lot of the commanders. Just since I haven't played. But I've been wanting a Dolphin for a while. Let's see. Requires what? M0 rank of Baron. Oh, yeah. Another passenger ship, the Orca, and the Blue Glider. Blue Glider, still cool looking. Okay, so apparently Shalome doesn't have any of the new ships. I'm not even really sure where to get them or look at them. So anyway, here's another aspect, Kara, if you're wondering, or for those of you who are new to the game, you can actually create your little character, your commander, and update them however you want. You can, I don't know if you can name them. You can't name them because their name is whatever your username is. Give them a suit or whatnot. A lot of the stuff you can buy with like frontier points. But yeah, so there's my guy. Here's my commander. He should actually have like really long hair now because he hasn't done anything for a while. When Cinnamon and I made our trek to the center of the galaxy, I gradually changed his hairstyle to grow longer because he was out in space and didn't have time to get back to a place to get a haircut. So, that's kind of one aspect of the game you can kind of get into. Let's see. Here's basically your control panel or your hub when you're docked somewhere. Um, you have a commodities market where you can buy or sell stuff. And there's your mission board, passenger line where you pick up passengers. Thanks, man. I tried to make them look as close as possible to me, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time on like tweaking the eyes and face and everything. But yeah, I thought he looked pretty similar to me. He's got the goatee and everything. And I had the same hairstyle when I created him, so it's kind of funny. I don't think I'm really equipped right now for passenger transport. I'm equipped for combat. But you know what? We're going to go. Let's actually go. Let's get Arya's needle out into space. Let's hope to God I don't accidentally open fire inside this. So here's the thing. If you're inside one of the orbitals and you bring your guns out, you got about 2 seconds before you to put them away before they get super angry at you. And if you fire inside the station, you're dead. The system security will. Oh man, I can't remember how to play. Let's see. Yep, let's put that away.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Oh, here we go. I can't believe they haven't fired on me yet. I have my cannons out. So just ignore anything I just said. I was taking heat damage because I released the shield cell bank. Whoops. There we go. So, oh, I'm speeding. Oh no. I'm afraid to push a button. Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Oh man, I'm gonna use my stream in the future. Tasting games. Thank you. Yeah, I have a weird, wide variety of game taste. That was a really weird sound. I'm playing this because an update came out tonight, or today. So that's been like a year since I played this. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Um, and I'm a huge space nerd, so like, really fits. Uh, it's not a builder like Jurassic World, but let's see, still high rotation. Oh my god, I don't remember any of this crap. Flight, flying. I don't know how do I do stuff. Yeah, screw it, we'll figure it out. Ah, controls, there we go. That's what I want. Maybe we should put power stations around Sorna and have paths connected. Yeah, fences. I don't think I have fences blocking any of the paths. It shouldn't anyway. But regardless, the power lines should be able to go over the fences anyway. Okay, here we go. Increase throttle, decrease secondary fire, primary fire, toggle frameshift drive, engine boost. Oh, okay, I gotta hit square again. Oh my god. The one thing I did not want to do is the first thing I did. Let's see. I forgot how to put my damn landing gear up. We'll figure it out. The first things first. Let's get rid of these. There we go. Yep, let's just get right back out again. Yep. There we go. Gotta hold it down. There. And also, there we go. Need to claim the crap station. There's the orbital, little 8-sided die looking thing. And since this is our home system, these are capital ships or imperial ships. They're freaking huge. What I did discover one time though is that you can actually, I got my sidewinder out one time and landed inside the capital ship. And I got away with it. Wait. Dang it. I dropped another shield cell. What is happening here? We got hit. We got hit, people. I did not know that. Our capital ships are damaged. When did that happen? I'm gonna have to read up on that because that's news to me. There's our home world. That's where she lives down there. We never see her. Like, I mean, you don't get to see any of the power play leaders. They never come out or anything. I'm very confused. I did not know we got hit. That's concerning. That our home system, not only our home system, but the literal home planet of the princess was attacked. The orbital seems to be in good shape. So was this an attack by the Thargoids? They wouldn't attack this far in now. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played. How far did they make it? Into the bubble, I guess. Like, man, it's been so long. No worries, don't worry about it. The only thing I have blocking like the two areas is like that concrete wall, which the Raptors and Deinonychus figured out how to get around. They're small enough to get around those, so they caused a little bit of trouble last time I was on Sorta when I streamed that last. I don't know if you noticed that. But the bigger dinosaurs, either they crash through it eventually or they don't. They just leave it alone. So I left the station and didn't really pick up a mission or anything. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of going along. Um, I have another thing apparently. I know, I already read that. Okay, cool. No fire zone. I know, I'm sorry. Let's get my bearings, okay? Uh,
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm interested in know why I can bring out my weapons while I'm in hyper cruise or super cruise. There's Barnard's Loop. That's an actual thing that you can see in the night sky, kind of, depending on how clear it is. I didn't know there was a military installation over here. Unless that's the little, Alright, why don't we go... Dang it. Overshot that a little bit. I guess I should, like... Oh, I don't want the system map. You can tell it's been a while since I played this. I swear, I used to be really good at this game. Alright, we can't just float around out here. We get a little close up of the, as close as we can anyway, the planet. Kubio 3. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get stuck in its gravity well. That really sucks. It takes forever to get out of. That's the thing in this game. Gravity is the real deal. This especially when you warp into a system. Yeah, you're almost there. 5 out of, what is it, 46, I think.
Permission granted. Land on designated pad number 22.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to you rewatching any of my streams. If they help you out, then go for it. And that stream was specifically to kind of like give you kind of an overview of kind of what I did on that island anyway. And I managed to unlock the orange skin modification, which so far every dinosaur I put it on, they're not orange. So I don't know what that means, but to be fair, it says rainforest. So, but in the description it says the primary color is orange, and so far that has been as of yet unseen outside of the Suchomimus, which was dark black and dark orange. I actually made the comment to Cinnamon Guns that he actually looked like one of the planet colorations in this game. But yeah. And yes, I'm drinking milk out of a beer mug. Because I don't drink anymore. Gotta make it useful somehow, right? Okay. We gotta get like a mission or something because I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm actually kind of hoping that my wingman will be home soon so that we can hop on and we can kind of play through this together again. Alright, let's see what we're outfitted with first of all. I don't know what I'm carrying, I don't know what's going on. We were doing a lot of bounty hunting at the beginning, like near the end of our last run, so let's see. So far, I haven't seen any, other than the update to that situation, I haven't really seen anything regarding the new update. I would like to find a station with the new ships. I have to look that up. Let's see. So I'm like super equipped with hard points. Those are all weapons that I almost got myself blown up with for bringing them out inside the station. Oops. Let's see. No. Anyway. I can never get over this guy's green hair. Robbie, come on, man. You're a governor. But, you know, it's the year 3304. Anything goes, right? Repair? What did I do? Alright. Well, let's claim my 2,000 credits. My salary. I wish I made 2,000 a week. That'd be awesome in real life. Repair systems for Ashling. I could actually do that. That's what we were kind of doing in between bounty hunting and stuff before. Hey, Virgil, how's it going? Just stick to it. Don't give up. What I would actually recommend, and this really helped me out in the beginning, do the tutorial at the beginning, like on the Actually, I'll show you. I think I can get out of here without, let's see. I'll show you what I'm talking about, and this really, really helps you out. So right here, just says training, okay? Do the training missions, kind of watch the training videos, and there's even challenge scenarios. So like you can go in here and like kind of challenge yourself in skirmishes, wolfpack tactics. You and your wingman face off against the cobra, blah 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 blah. Like so, definitely check those out because especially the training missions, basic flight training, docking and travel training, combat training, advanced, So these first two, absolutely do, and even feel free to do them over and over again until you're comfortable flying your ship. And keep in mind, like, each ship flies different, so your Sidewinder that you start out with is going to fly completely different than my Federal Assault ship. That flies completely different than the my Asp Explorer that I also have somewhere. I think it's at this station. I'm not sure, but absolutely do the training. Don't feel like I know there's people out there like, oh, I don't want to do the tutorial. I'll just figure it out. But with this game, like Cinnamon Guns and I launched into this, and we were like, okay, what do we do? I don't know. Maybe we should have done the training and figured it out. And once we did the training, it was so much easier right after that. So I don't know why those are always out. Easy Boost. I do have the auto dock. I just find it a lot easier and don't waste. I don't like wasting time trying to. I mean, obviously you could probably dock faster if you did it manually, but I'm more comfortable with, like, especially if I'm carrying a lot of stuff and don't want to risk blowing myself up running into the side of the, So I know it's kind of a beginner move to have the assisted docking on there, but it's more of a convenience thing at this point. So what you want to do, Virgil, actually, you know what? I'll demonstrate that for you right now. I was just doing that and I failed. What you'll notice, even after you've been playing for a long, long time, you will overshoot your station that you're going to once in a while. You'll overshoot stuff, you won't be paying attention, and, oh crap, I didn't slow down far enough, stuff like that. So, it's just something that happens, and it's something that you joke about, and like, oh man, now let's move, Let's see. See if I can, let's get out of that guy's way. That's an anaconda, by the way. Those things are huge. They're beasts. I want one. Still. We gotta make sure. Oh, there we go. I'm on the wrong side of the deal here. Oh god. I think that was a federal dropship. Now, bear in mind, I haven't played this game in like a year. I'm gonna keep repeating that. So. And I still got my landing gear down just because I don't want to, like, run into something. Okay. So, landing gear, hold circle down, and then down on the D-pad right here. So, you put it down, you put it up like that. And then, just go into your controls and just kind of figure out what everything is on your controller, obviously. Yeah, it's a massive game. It's amazing how massive this is. I mentioned our trip to the center of the galaxy earlier with Commander Cinnamon Guns and I. We didn't make it to the center, but only because we had another buddy buy the game, and we wanted to get back to help him out. So we abandoned our trip to the center to Sagittarius A to go back and help him. And man, that was a trip and a half going back. We booked it too, and it took us forever to get back. Because I was, let's see, I was like 30, almost 3,500 light years out from the bubble when our other buddy got the game. So we were like, ah, crap. Well, we'll do it later, I guess. The next time I do it, I'm just gonna hit the Neutron Star Highway and get there faster if I can stomach it. But like, let's see. So right now you're just in kind of basic cruise mode once you come out of that little orbital guy, and then you've got, if you hold triangle down, it'll show you your basically your options for flight controls. So you got super cruise if you hit up on the D-pad, hyperspace jump if you hit down on the D-pad, but you have to be in, actually you don't have to be in super cruise. That just automatically locks in. You can open your system map, your galaxy map. Silent running helps if you're trying to sneak into a station and you have illegal goods on you. Sometimes they still catch you, but alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop into super cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I wonder if I'm actually curious about whether Frontier has that in the plans or not. I feel like, I mean, the VR is already there. They could just port it over. I don't know how easy that is to do. Sometimes you have these unidentified signal sources, depending on where you are. The ones that I've been running into are Thargoids, but that's because we were specifically hunting for them. So there's the planet. I should probably, let me stop. And then even on your little like center pad here, if you hit left or right, you can go into your side panels. So I want contacts. Actually, no, I want navigation. So, and you probably know this, so you want to like lock in. Oh, apparently I accidentally hit my system map. Awesome. You want to lock your destination in so that it'll kind of tell you how far out you are. So here's the, like, you always want to be, like, if you look down here in my little center thing where my speed is, I always want to be in the blue. You don't want, like, if you're going too slow, it'll take forever. If you go above, if you let your, see right now the little yellow thing is a little bit above the blue. You want to keep it, like, right there. And then if you're, when you're coming in, it says 7 seconds to destination or whatever. It's kind of so once it drops below the millimiles, like 1,000 millimiles, drop out of Super Cruise and you just hold down your triangle and then down to drop out. And then if you're like me, you hit contacts, request your docking from said place. If you're close enough, it says proceed to landing pad 7, and I have auto docking on, so all I gotta do is slow down, and the flight control guy inside the station will take control of your ship and dock for you. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like it takes a while. Definitely don't get discouraged if you don't get it on the first try. And like I said, I have auto dock on. If you're not comfortable with trying to get into the docking station, then it's very difficult. It takes a lot of practice and skill to do what this is doing right now. I just have it on there for convenience at the moment. I can definitely do it, but I would also encourage you to at least try to do it manually so you can get used to it. But right out of the gates, if you're just getting the game and you have the credits to do so, and you're at a station that has the autopilot or the auto dock, go ahead and throw it on there for now until you're more comfortable with flying your ship around. And then you can take it off and try to do it manually. But, you know, it's all how you want to play the game.
Landing complete.
Yes, yes, it is. No Man's Sky is way different than this game. I think, obviously, No Man's Sky has come a long way, and they just released Next, like a month ago, which I did a little bit of a stream on. I didn't really do much on that stream, so, but they have really delivered from launch till now, and it's a completely different game. It's actually starting to be. I wouldn't say it's there yet, but it's starting to become the game that they originally promised us at that E3, that first original E3, where we got that awesome trailer with the weird Brachiosaurus looking thing with the feathers and the rhino crashing through the woods and stuff. It's starting to become that game finally, and you have a character that you can customize. You can see yourself in third person. There's finally multiplayer that everybody was griping about. So it's actually something that is worthwhile to play, and I might actually throw that in soon too, and do some more streams of No Man's Sky. But at the onset, when Cinnamon and I first got Elite Dangerous, we fired it up, and immediately we said, "This is the game that No Man's Sky wanted to be," and I still think that's true. But at the same time, No Man's Sky is like its different beast. It keeps that retro space aspect. Like that's why all the stuff in No Man's Sky looks like it's from the 50s, which is kind of cool. I like that. But anyway, what was I gonna do? I was gonna did a mission or something. And actually, what I want to do is look up where the new ships are because I want to go showcase the new ships. We might have to travel a long way, but we'll figure it out. Or easy, if you happen to know, let me know. It's definitely more of a simulation and a lot more piloting involved. Like when you're in No Man's Sky, when you're in your ship in No Man's Sky, you can't get hurt. Your ship doesn't really blow up ever unless you're getting shot by pirates. Although now you can actually hit the ground. At the beginning you couldn't, which is weird, but I don't think it damages your ship though that much. The flying and piloting in No Man's Sky is existentially better than, or like easier. Existentially, that's not even the right word. But yeah, I would absolutely encourage it because, oh man, I wonder if I can actually see how many hours I put into this game. Let's find out. Wrong button. Um, I know there's a place. Maybe not. Actually, I think it's in the. It's funny that it's actually in this. I think. So if you go to status, here we go. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. System status, finances. Cost me almost 4 million credits to rebuy this ship if something happens to it. Here, okay, stats. Um, Current assets. Oh, that's counting my ship assets. I guess that's kind of funny, or kind of fun. Made a lot of money for bounties. Bounties are very lucrative, by the way, especially if you're doing the community events. Definitely check up on those. Community events can be really fun and get you a lot of credits. Let's see. That's a big payout for exploration. Jeez. I've traveled 25,000 light years apparently. Maximum distance from my starting system, whatever, 4,500 light years. Here we go. 2 weeks, 4 days, 14 hours, and 12 minutes is my total time logged in this game. That is a long time. Not even sure how many hours that is, if somebody wants to do the quick math on that. But when we first got this, we played it non-stop, all the time. And I think if you really like space, if you really like the simulation of piloting and exploration, once we get out into space, into a mission here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'm sure I don't know if you've been to a different system yet, But that feeling of coming out of hyperspace into a system and having that star rush up to you never gets old, and it always like freaks me out every time, but it's still awesome. Especially if you don't realize it and you warp into a pulsar or a neutron star system. Just prepare, prepare yourself for a lot of evasive action and trying to get out of that gravity well, or you're going to be screwed. Okay, so beyond 3 update. Oops. New ship locations. Maybe. Dun dun dun. What do I know about the Thargoids? I'm sure there's been a lot more information that's been released since I stopped playing. The last time I played, they had actually just attacked Obsidian Orbital, which, if you guys follow Obsidian Ant on YouTube, he made a funny response to that. They were attacking and attacking and attacking. Just every week there was 3 new stations. Every week 3 new stations. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, hey, well, hey, Cinnamon, how's it going, man? I don't know if you want to jump in here with me and play or not, or just chill and check it out. Let's see. I don't want chapter 2. What I do know about Thargoids is none of my ships are equipped to fight them. Our other buddy that I was talking about, him and I were trying to explore Thargoid infested territory to grab survivors and escape pods and all this kind of stuff. And so we jump out of Super Cruise into these unidentified signal sources, and immediately you hear the noise, and it's such an eerie, creepy noise. It still gives me chills. Like, um, you just hear that thing, and then you're looking around, and you immediately stop your ship, and you go into like look around mode, and then it turns around immediately, and it sees you, and it comes over and inspects you or whatever. And depending on the level of ship, some of them will just scan you and then go about their business, or some of them will scan you and immediately attack you, and you're screwed. So that's really annoying, but it's definitely nerve-wracking being around a Thargoid ship. Now, if I had an Anaconda or something better, I'd probably be less creeped out, and maybe even be able to take on some of the lower class ships. But um, let's get like a mission going on here. Cinnamon, if you want to, I know you got your computer right there. See if you can look up and find me a system that's close by Cubio that has some of the new ships in it. I really want to check out these new ships. I was looking at the pictures earlier, and it looks pretty awesome. Or at least one of them does. So we'll just do like a, I don't know, simple mission. Yeah, but Cinnamon's right. I don't know, Easy, if this has ever happened to you. You jump into a system where it has like a binary system or like a tri or quaternary system, and so the gravity central point isn't the star itself. So you like jump in between 2 stars, or you jump away from a star, and you're like, "What is happening?" You try to get your bearings. It's freaking creepy every time. And you're like, do not want. Ooh, Robbie's got 18 missions. Let's see. I could do a cheap courier job. That's a quick jump. Time delivery again. Ooh, that's a funny. Oh, but I would have to go get grain. I don't want to be getting grain, wine and beer, blah blah blah. Of course, we need that stuff. That's really important to the cause, right? So for the poll data, these are all like. Oh, and also Virgil, if you're still here, what I would recommend too, starting out, is pick up a lot of these smaller data jobs because data doesn't take up your whole space. They just input it into your computer, and so you can pick up as many as it'll let you. Um, like for instance, you can take like there's two of them to the same system there, and they might not be the same station, but they'll be the same system. So it'll be really easy. You can take some of that kind of stuff, and that's a good way to kind of like just get your credits up a little bit in the beginning of the game. Listen to me, Cinnamon. Remember when we were like this, like so long ago, when we had people kind of explaining that to us? No, I'm a veteran. I feel like I feel like we are veterans. We've been in some combat. We've seen some shit. We've seen some aliens. I've gotten destroyed by aliens. All kinds of craziness. So let's see. Boom time delivery. Oh, we're doing that. We don't want that. Boom time delivery stuff. Like I said, units of grain, units of beer, whatever. You have to go and get that stuff, and then you have to take it to the place. So it's a little bit more. And then there's mining. You can go and mine stuff, which is cool. If you're equipped for mining. Um, so yeah, there, you can mine. You can be a passenger transport. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be a pirate if you want. I know Beyond Season 2 or Chapter 2 really implemented the whole piracy thing and like piracy defense. Oh, Cinnamon, I don't know if you saw this. When we leave, I'm going to show you something that's very disconcerting about our home system here and our home orbital here at Cholome. Cholome? We got attacked. I don't know. I don't know if you knew that, but Chilome got attacked by something. It didn't look Thargoid. I don't know if it has to do with the wedding being called off, and I don't know if you knew that either. I just found that out tonight. Um, yeah, the ambassador's mom, who is a senator, called the wedding off because of that guy's claim that they had an affair. So Ashling is currently fifth on the power play, and she's struggling right now. So our princess is in disarray. There was three, wasn't there? I can't. Oh man, I don't remember which one it was. It was really sleek looking. It had like looked like it had Guardian tech on it, or like it was made more out of Guardian tech than anything else. Maybe they all are this time around. Let's look at the community missions. That's a good idea. See what they're all about. Where are they? They're right at the top, I think. I was just in there. I don't know why I exited out. This stream for me is also just kind of like reacclimating myself to the freaking game so I can figure out how to play again. So we have Amphipolis and Betel. Silver Creative Network appeals for aid. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. I had no idea we got attacked. I was just showing them the Imperial cruisers, and there's gigantic holes in them, and they're under repair and stuff. So I'll show you. Heavy combat bomb Amphipolis. Where's the battle system? Battle system. Let's find out where the battle system is first. See how far we have to go. What is it called? Battelle? I thought they had like a little thing where you could like, maybe you have to sign up. Nope. I thought they had a little thing right there where it showed you where the system was, but it's not. Yeah, I want to find out who did it too. They better not be the Federation. In retaliation to this claim of infidelity, because we still don't know if that guy was telling the truth or not. Trying to deflame our princess, Cinnamon. I don't know if I can stand for that. What am I looking for? Here we go. Betel. Da, da, da. Of course, it's going to be like 400 million freaking years away. Okay, that's not as bad. And you can see the little, like, wrench or whatever. There's a system that's under repair over there. I'm assuming it's a Sargoid attack. I don't know if I feel like good enough to get back into combat yet. And there's that land system that is really close to the system name from the Night's Dawn trilogy. If you guys haven't read that, Night's Dawn, Peter F. Hamilton, amazing trilogy. No comments about me not having finished it yet. It's still amazing. Look how many systems are under repair, or orbitals are under repair stations. They're doing work against us. Just, what is this? Ah. Oh, there's my little guy. Oh. What's happening here? I don't remember what that little thing means. I guess I could look in here. It's an engineer place. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, let's do like... I know I've been streaming for like ever and I'm still on the same station. I apologize. But, it's very good questions answered. Very good stuff going on. Virgil, I hope that helped. And happy trails, Commander. Courier job for Imperial Naval Intelligence. What does this mean? Hit 5700, that's not very far away. Deliver data to Thea City and hit 57. The data will be stored on the computer. You will receive a reward. Hostile ships may be sent against you. That never really happens. Unexpected mission data, 3 units, water, reward choices. You can only choose one. Oh, okay. Wait, I thought it was like a 700 credit mission. What happened to that? Starport. It's not very far away. Why not? Whatever. Let's do it. Source and return. Oh, that's not something I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Let's giddy up. Yeah, no problem. I hope you have fun with the game. Come back again whenever you see me streaming. That way you can kind of learn some more stuff. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments or hit me up on Twitter at irishbronco, PROD. for Irish Bronco Productions, but it didn't fit. I really gotta figure that out because Irish Bronco PROD doesn't really roll off the tongue very well. Irish Bronco Prod, I don't know. Hopefully I have the data on me already.
Landing gear retracted.
I forgot how I... Cinnamon, do you remember how to boost? Never mind, I figured it out. Oh, I was gonna show you. Oh, I'm so mad about this. Where is it? Well, let's go look over here first. I came over here to show these guys the ships. I don't even remember what they're called. They're not Imperial frigates. They have a special name, but I can't remember what it is. So did you? Yeah, you see that? Like, let me get high enough so I can like not run into anything. I'll just flip upside down real quick. Look at that. There's a huge gaping gash on the top of that one. Like, what the heck happened here? And it's not Thargoids. Otherwise it would be like green or whatever. Right? And there's all kinds of, you can see the electricals out. Something happened here. I don't like it. Oops. Yeah, I thought about that. And I was playing a different game, okay? But yeah, somebody attacked our girl at home in her own system in the orbit of her own homeworld, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. In fact, I wonder if it's somewhere in the Galnet news. Like, how long ago did that happen? Is what I want to know. Maybe. Maybe not. You don't know. You don't know what game I was playing. Yes. Yes, it was. I was completing a daily challenge. So, let's see. So this is from today. 3 recently detected energy signatures have been confirmed to be of similar nature. The engineer on top. As part of my research, I regularly review data from surveillance satellites. Oh man. Although most turn out to be of no consequence on this occasion, I have identified 3 energy signatures that I believe warrant further investigation. Signals originate from NGC, blah 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 blah. Where is that though? So if we're in the vicinity of that sector, you can kind of go and check it out. That's got to mean something, right? But there's something there to find. Is that good or bad? Is it Thargoid or Guardian related? We don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe you know. Or maybe you guys know. And of course, I went over this earlier, but one of the updates in Beyond 3 is engineers established in Colonia. I'm not really sure what they do as far as their specialties, but... Oh, here we go. Well, Brandon is based in Luctane, specializes in laser-based armaments, shields, engines, and frameshift drives. Etienne Dorn in the Los system, once lead engineer for Kraken Shield Specialist. Sensors, scanners, and high energy weaponry. Oh man. We're gonna have to go out there, I think, if we want better, like, really good stuff. I don't like the sound of that. Starport status update. Is there anything in here that indicates... No? Yeah, but I didn't want to listen to her. Oh, I didn't know there was a week in review. Has there always been a week in review? I don't pay attention. Cancelled announcement. Meanwhile, Lakon Spaceways has announced that new ship, the Alliance Crusader. That one. Look up the Alliance Crusader and see where we can find that. Unless it tells us, we'll go on general sale on Tuesday. The ship was based on the Alliance Chieftain. I mean, I could play it if you guys want. Oops, where was it?
Week in Review. Here are this week's major stories. The wedding of Princess Aisling Duval and Ambassador Jordan Rochester has been cancelled. The announcement follows anti-slavery campaigner Jan Toredo's confession that he and Aisling Duval were romantically involved for several months. Meanwhile, Lakon Spaceways has announced that a new ship, the Alliance Crusader, will go on general sale on Tuesday the 28th of August. The ship, which is based on the Alliance Chieftain, boasts 3 internal military compartments.
Wasn't the Chieftain the one in Beyond 2 that was really sick looking? Like a little combat ship?
Statements promoting new personal computer designs. Both companies have also confirmed they will be at the Rackham Ultratech Expo on Wednesday the 3rd of October, where they will reveal fully functional prototypes of their new devices. In other news,
that means there's going to be an update on October 3rd.
That members of the Far God cult are disappearing in large numbers. While the FIA has speculated that adherents are abandoning the cult and attempting to return to normal life, there have been no reports of former Far God worshippers returning to their friends and families. An expose published by the Mars Tribune has revealed that federal Congressman Morgan Unwin has close ties to a criminal organization.
What is this Far God nonsense? That's new since we played last.
Influence to traffic drugs for the Red Family Cartel in order to keep his own addiction secret. Recent reports from the Betel system indicate that an ongoing feud between the Silver Creative Network and Betel 3 has escalated into violence. With system security forces stretched thin, both organizations are seizing the opportunity to settle old grudges, and have issued calls for support. Finally, the Colonia Council has announced that its campaign to build a new hydroponics facility has been warmly received by the galactic community. Large quantities of material were delivered to Templar Barracks over the past week, allowing the initiative to move
Last
to
week's
the
community event.
phase. And those are the main stories this week.
Thanks. Order restored in Kamichi. Battle for Batel. Oh, here's the thing that's going on right now that we were just looking at. Far God cultists vanishing. Okay. We'll go there after I deliver whatever the data thing that I got was. Locations are agents of it. Some new cult going on. Okay, status update. It doesn't say anything in here either. You think Chalome Orbital being attacked would be huge news? Volyanov arrested? Okay. They must have given us a better warp or frameshift drive tech in some of these updates to get out to Colonia if they're really pushing Colonia now. Eagle Eye installations offline. Speaking of Thargoids. Billionaire wins lottery. Feel like that's rigged. No robot located. Oh, that's not it. Doesn't say anything there. Meanwhile, campaigner Jarl Toredo has resigned from Unchained, the anti-slavery organization he founded with Princess Aisling Duval. His resignation has prompted speculation about a possible disagreement between him and Duval. That's what started the whole thing back on August 10th. So a lot has happened since we played Cinnamon. We probably should have at least been keeping up on Galnet, because we have the apps. Let's see. I don't see anything here. We'll have to look it up. Or look it up. Ah, here it is. An attempt to assassinate Princess Aisling Duval has been prevented by the Imperial Internal Security Service. The attempt occurred in the Zhao system during their fundraising. Oh, that's not the same system, though. ISS is analyzing the explosive used in the attempt to determine their origin. What? Former Rear Admiral Riri McAllister has been shot. She is currently undergoing medical treatment. We're not very good imperialists, Cinnamon. We didn't even know our princess had been almost assassinated. Oops. Well, maybe you did, I don't know. I didn't know. But that doesn't explain why, unless those are ships from that system coming back for repair. So much has happened. What's happening? Well, now he's attempting to undermine the wedding and everything. I wonder if he's behind it. Otter abandons interstellar book tour. Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, when was that? That was just this month. Beginning of the month. Somebody tried to assassinate her. MFers. Okay, well, let's get out there and do the thing. Well, we're already out there. Yeah, I'm still curious about what this means. Maybe they were ships that were involved in that assassination attempt coming back, I guess. Dang it. I don't want those. Here we go. Let me just hit all the buttons until I find what I want. Frame ship. Or mass locked. Boo. This is a one jump thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions lifted. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau now signing off.
Thank you, sir. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
Ready to engage.
IFB. Yes, why do that? confused and angry. Angry about events in a video game. Still remember to do this at least. Where am I going? I forgot.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh. Didn't it tell me which thing I need to go get? Oh, there it is. This way. Oh, sweet. Not too far. Actually, it is a long way. Jeez. Staus City. Staus City? Hey Virgil, thanks for the sub. I just saw that. If you're still in here, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely turn on the notifications so whenever I'm streaming this game, you can check it out and learn some stuff. I will probably, I don't know, depending on what's going on here. I know, right? I might as well just like have my guy take a nap while he's going here. It's just a long way out here. I'm gonna get slowed down by this planetary system right here too. Ooh, high intensity conflict zone. Cinnamon and I have been, I'm pretty much sure I just butchered that name, but Cinnamon, there we go, Cinnamon. We've been talking about getting back into this game. We knew that Beyond Free was coming out soon, which happened to be today. I didn't know it was this soon, actually. I just happened to be reading online or whatever. We've been talking about getting back into this game, and so if we do, obviously there's going to be more streams on it coming up in the near future. I kind of want to check out some more No Man's Sky, maybe off stream a little bit, just to see if I want to continue playing it. I know Cinnamon had a couple of streams of it where he started over from scratch based on the new updates and stuff. But there's a couple of games I kind of want to like. I like 3 or 4 games I have right now that have major updates that just dropped. Like GTA still has the After Hours update that just dropped. There's this one. There's No Man's Sky with Next. Even though the next update was like a month and a half ago or something. I really haven't played it that much. I've been focusing on Jurassic World, which is also by Frontier Developments, same company, the same developer that made this game. So, yeah. Which is why I have so much hope in Jurassic World, because, what is it, 4 or 5 years on? And they just gave us a new update for this game. So they're still faithful to their games after the fact, you know. And all the updates are free. So that's cool. We're getting close. We're getting close. You should be able to, like, stand your guy off and walk around, like, the bridge and stuff. Especially on those long flights where you have to go to, like, the secondary star that's, like, 600 light seconds away or whatever. Or 600,000 light seconds away and they take forever. Or the, what's the station called with the mug in Proxima Centauri, or Alpha Centauri or whatever, that you did? It took you literally an hour and a half or whatever. So, Virgil, if you are looking for a really long trek like this, but longer, there's a station in the Alpha Centauri system that's like literally real time. This is real time, like you're watching how long it's taking me to get to Staus City here. In Super Cruise, real time, it's like, what is it, a 45 minute to an hour and 15 minute flight from the parent star out to, well, I can't remember the station. It's so famous though because it, but yeah. I don't know why that counted down to 0 and then started over. What was it focused on? So far away. How do I? There we go. There. Got a long way to go, apparently. There's the parent star right there. Those are kind of cool. Oh, getting closer. Right, I do have time to look it up. Definitely not the Kessel Run. Oh, you missed it earlier. There's a station literally called George Lucas that was under repairs, or it was under the status update. Hutton Orbital, that's what it is. I could have done that too. Still have time to do that. Was it even an orbital or was it a station? Yeah, Alpha Centauri. Exploited by Zach Hansen right now. Boom. Right there. Hutton Orbital. It is 6.78 million light seconds away from its parent star. Freaking crazy. So I was even way off saying 600,000 light seconds. Neck is all like stiff. It's weird. Oh my gosh. Remind me not to do missions to hit 5700 again, because this takes forever to get out here. The music in Elite Dangerous is pretty awesome though. I'd have to say. That's one plus about the, or not one plus, it's another plus about this game. That they just kind of stack on. Wouldn't that be weird? That would be creepy. And then it would wouldn't stop until somebody found me and shut my computer off or PlayStation off or whatever. So it would just be 12 hours of stream. I don't know, it'd be weird. And she wouldn't know how to not have the video upload. So it would just be out there. Anyway, back to the game. Well, while we're waiting, how's everybody doing? I know I've got a few viewers in here. I've got Virgil, I've got Kara wasn't here earlier. I don't know if you're still here, Kara. And Easy Boost. Easy Boost is an elite player, I can tell. You mentioned a good thing, like, wouldn't this game be sick in VR mode? If they had a VR version of this game? Well, I don't know if they're planning. I think so. Yeah, like, well, I mean, you could obviously eventually remove it, but then, like, somebody would have probably downloaded it by then and distributed it all over Reddit and everything, you know? That'd be crazy. That'd get me to my 4,000 watch hours, wouldn't it? How ironic would that be? Why are we still talking about this? Knock it off, cinnamon. I feel like weirdly set up tonight. I didn't bother to bring my little table over that I usually put my laptop on. Oh man, we're almost under a minute left. I better overshoot this too. I have to wait even longer. Wonder what kind of data I'm transporting. There better be a search and arrest and destroy warrant for whoever tried to kill our princess. Kinda wanna wage my own, like, blood feud against the Federation. I'm sure they're behind it. Or, you know, it would be interesting. It would be like not clear and present danger. It would be like, the sum of all fears, where the third party is the one getting America and Russia to fight each other or whatever. So I bet it isn't the Federation. It was probably either one of the independents or the Alliance to cause even further rift between the Federation and the Empire. Because, you know, if the Empire and the Federation are at war, then the Alliance and Independence can swoop in and gain some power. Yes, yes it is. It's actually, 9%. 9, yeah. Very potent beer milk. So again, like I was saying, even this far out, you want to make sure your speed is within that blue range. So I was kind of getting above it a little bit, so I kind of dialed it back a little bit. Even though that might take a little longer, you're going like light speed right now. The little C next to your speed, the 32, 31, like I'm slowing down right now. So, but still, that's really fast. And it takes a long time to slow your ships down, by the way, if you don't do it right. Oh my god. I would have been... I don't think I would have a liver. I would be dead. I love milk. Milk is like my healthy, non-carbonated beverage drink of choice. So... See, now I just slammed on the brakes because I don't want to overshoot this. And your target range is like 6 to 7. If you can keep it at 6 to 7 seconds, then you're good. Better not be on the other side of the planet. I'm mad. I don't think obviously I've never been here, or I would have known it would have taken this long. Well, maybe not, I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember coming to the system and having to go this far out, though. I'm pretty sure we've been here before, though. Okay, so it's a little ways out there. Let's not get too close. And if you click down on the right stick, you can go into that looking around your cabin mode, like I just was, and you just move your controller around. It's really kind of cool. Oh man, this is a station with platforms. Ugh. Gross.
Cannot comply.
What?
Cannot comply.
Oh, let's hit the wrong button. Whew. Oh, you know what? I was trying to go into hyperdrive. That would have been awesome. Let me just hyperdrive right through this planet. Oops. That I did not mean to do.
Docking request granted.
Just Laura Dern that shit. Go straight through the planet. So after I drop this thing off, we can get out of here. And do you want to repost the name of that station that had the new ships on it real quick so I can look that up? And we'll lock it in and we'll try to get there. It's going to take a few jumps, but I'm going to... wait, I already know I have my scoop on because I got fuel and I came across this star, so we're good to go. I saw the prospect.
Engines disengaged.
Does it say what system that's in? I guess it doesn't matter, I just looked up HUD and orbital and it took me to the right system, so. Just 5 more minutes, guys. My PlayStation shirt. Love this shirt. Got it on the coast. Probably can get it anywhere, but that's where I happen to get it. What the heck am I doing? Mission board. Okay. Rest. Don't judge me. I know you had the same reaction when you read that. Okay, what do I want? Do I want the credits? Do I want the emission data? 3 units. Well, how much is the 3 units? I don't know which to pick. Which reward should I pick, guys? I can't pick this one because I don't have any cargo space. I don't really need water units anyway. So the emission data must be worth a lot if it's willing to give me only 33,000 credits afterwards. What? Are you playing the IMAX version? Oh man, I'm gonna take the money. Hey Dylan, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Good to have you back. We're playing a different game by Frontier Developments. This is Elite Dangerous. Same developers as Jurassic World. Oh, it's a Fathom event? Oh, that's so tempting. Oh, you know what I just realized? Next month is the last month for the Jurassic Park ride at the Universal Studios in both California and Orlando. So if you guys live anywhere near California or Orlando, go ride the Jurassic Park ride before they tear it down, because they're going to replace it with the Jurassic World ride. And that news, when that broke, I was so sad, and I'm still like just infuriated with myself because The one time I had the opportunity to go to Universal Studios, because I was already in Disney World, and we could have just taken the, we would just driven. Could have just drove over to Universal, because some of my in-laws were going, and I decided not to go. I'm so mad at myself now, because I could have had the chance to. I don't even care about the ride so much as itself, as just the exhibit and the Jurassic Park store, like what do they call that, souvenirs or whatever. I would have spent so much money in that store. So mad. And I'm never gonna get the chance to ride the Jurassic Park right now because obviously I'm not gonna get to California or Florida in the next month. Let me see. Nope. So, yeah, super mad about that. And I knew it was there though. That was like one of the things. I was like, I really want to go to Universal with you guys, Jurassic Park. And then I decided, I won't go because it was later at night. We had just gotten back from one of the parks, and then they decided they wanted to go to Universal real quick. But I would have had to pay my own way in or whatever, and I was like, I don't know. So, fail. Okay, so return that into that guy. Got some extra money. The Brotherhood of Gifts. Man, I got some weird names in this game. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I keep yawning. Well, it doesn't help that I got up at 5:30. I still no press. Right? No. Was it an I or an L? It looks like an I. Oh, it's all prospect. Well, let's look up the. There we go. That got us something. That got us a result. Hopefully that's available, because I don't really want to have to scan that crap. I don't even know if I have my scanners on this ship. Oh man, I just had like one drop of milk left. Oh my god. It's gonna take forever. Okay, maybe not. What? Hmm. You've been there? Awesome. See, at least you got the experience. I squandered it and didn't take the opportunity to go. Is it on World? There's a Ron Point. Observatory of some sort. Oh, I hope it's not on World somewhere. No. Oh man, I hate on World. No? Oh, it is? Dang it. Oops. Oh, there it is. I hate that so much. Well, actually, I don't need a bookmark. I just need. It's only 10 jumps. No big deal. Alright. Well, let's go check it out, shall we? Check out these new ships. Hopefully they're cool looking. No, put that back. I've done that like 40 times. Right? I know. First thing I did, as I was explaining to people what not to do when you're inside the station, is deploy my hard points inside Chilomi. I was like, great. They didn't attack me. They didn't even tell me to put them away. I was like, okay. Just gonna pretend I didn't have them. This crap. Should not be in there. Outsider. I got an Imperial rank. How did that happen? I didn't even do anything. Oh. I don't know if I have my scoop on me. I have a cargo scoop. I swear it fuel scooped the previous star I was at, right? That's not good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. I'll have to double check. That was an M-class star, just like the one I'm jumping to, so should be able to get there. Or should be able to fuel off those stars. There we go, okay. I just wasn't close enough or something, I don't know. Whew. Freaked me out a little bit. I didn't want to leave home without a fuel scoop. You never want to do that. Okay, I'm a little more comfortable now and I know I have it on me. Take bigger risks.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many do we have left? I don't know. A few. F-class star. I believe that's what our sun is. Is ours an F-class or a G-class? I guess I can look it up. Look it up on the game here in a minute. That's a big boy.
Fuel scooping.
Hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Disengaged.
Okay, let's look it up real quick. I'm curious. Well, if you guys, I know there's only like 2 of you, but if you guys have any questions about the game, gameplay, situation, like how to play, all that kind of stuff, feel free to ask. Either myself or Cinnamon can answer. We have played this game a lot. I know it doesn't seem like I can play very well right now, but I'm rusty. It's okay. I'm looking for soul. Let's see. How far away am I from soul? Okay. Maybe. So soul is a G-class star. See, I was right. I knew it. I think it's weird that you can land on Mercury. Like, what? And then it has an orbital around it, nonetheless. Oh yeah, I forgot. Abraham Lincoln. Gorbachev. Really? And also in this game, Mars is terraformed. So, that's neat. I was really hoping Beyond 3 would actually implement atmospheric planetary landing, but still nothing on that. They're still mum on that, I guess. The orbital around Mars is called Mars High. Okay. Why is that red again? Requires soul permit. Well, obviously they all do. You can't just go here. Anyway, okay, 7 left. I'm sorry? Insufficient fuel? I have plenty of fuel. I even have reserve fuel. Well, let's go back to the star and scoop up. Am I wrong on that? Because you get the big thick one that's like shorter, and then the one above it is my fuel reserve. I have plenty of fuel. What is happening? Well, that sucks. Ambo. Good thing I have a fuel scoop. Whew, that would have been bad. Although I'm really confused still on why it's telling me that. I don't have enough fuel to get there. Maybe. Just don't have quite a little, wouldn't it? It would be blue if I did, right? Because each time you hit it, it like shows you like the little blue line or whatever. But even then, I have that backup fuel or the fuel reserve that should give me enough, at least for another jump. Huh. So confused. That's alright. We'll just come along here, we'll get Ambo to fuel us up. She's a good girl. Ambo, maybe Ambo's a dude. I don't know. O is a masculine in most languages. There's a nav beacon. Of course there's a nav beacon, there's a nav beacon. So, if you're a newcomer to the game and you don't have, like, the scanning system on your ship quite yet, you haven't equipped, like, the universal cartographics or anything like that, you can actually go up to the little nav beacons. You'll have to drop out of Super Cruise, and if you scan them, it'll give you the system information. So you can find orbitals and planets and all that kind of stuff with the nav beacon if you don't have the proper system scanning tools, so to speak. It's kind of creepy coming up on this beast like this. Also, if you have a fuel scoop, This is how you get fuel out in deep space.
Fuel scooping.
And you want to keep it so that little yellow curved line there, you want to keep that like right at the top of your screen a little bit. And then just kind of sit. I should actually just sit right here. I don't want my heat to get too high though, because the FAS is not heat equipped. This should be okay though. Ooh, bright. Ah. It was over the in the triple digits a minute ago. What happened to that? Did not want to get stuck in the gravity well of this beast, though. No sir. That sucks, by the way. You get stuck in the gravity well of a star. I'm starting to smoke a little bit. Should be okay though.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Or not.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That should be enough. I'll have to repair up a little bit when I get to an orbital, but are we in the clear? Okay. That should be enough fuel now. See, if you're in the Asp Explorer and you have big enough or enough shielding, you can sit super close to those stars and just fuel up in no time. If you have the bigger class scoop. There we go. Whew. We're gonna have to do that a couple more times too. But our main goal right now is to get to this station, see if we can look at these new ships. And it really, honestly, unless you're investing in making the trek out to Colonia, that's probably not a whole lot of stuff to do right off the bat.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, that one's like right here. Get away from the star a little bit. Alright. Okay. Hopefully she moves back up. Aisling is in some dire distress right now. I don't like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Her wedding was canceled. Somebody tried to assassinate her before that. Like, what is happening to our girl? Space Khaleesi is basically what she is. She's anti-slavery and all that kind of stuff. People don't like her for some reason. But they can suck. Oh, it's right over here. Ooh.
Fuel scooping.
Here, hook me up with some more fuel. I'm gonna do the old trip around the sun to scoop this time.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And I didn't do that very well, honestly.
Fuel scooping.
Follow that Milky Way arm, I guess. There we go.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see how many we had left. Oh, jeez. I guess I've been screwing around a little bit. Oops.
3, 2,
I just made a reference, a Khaleesi reference. I assume you guys know where I got the name of my ship. And then one of my other ships is also Khaleesi related. That's why it stars right. Balder.
Fuel scooping.
We just finished another game that involved Balder. There's somebody else in here. Probably system security.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Wow.
Fuel scooping.
You know what I think would be fun? If they took away the, I forget what it's called, like the barrier that prevents you from running into stars and planets and stuff.
Temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
And like, you weren't paying attention, you just slam right into a star. Or like, especially with the black holes. Oh yeah.
Drive
There are
charging.
black holes in this game. They're very creepy and very scary to encounter, but inspiring at the same time. So there's that. If you guys like black holes and you're interested in that. Suck it, buddy. I'm out. I don't have anything that guy wants. I'm not even carrying anything. Unless I got something from my last mission that I wasn't paying attention about. He's gonna have to jump after me if he wants it.
Fuel scooping.
Trying to interdict me while I'm jumping into hyperspace. I know, right?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Just peace out right on him. I hope my hyperspace, or my hyperdrive burned his ship up. I guess if you're in Super Cruise, you're not really close enough for that to happen. I'm only doing it this way because if I sit there, my hull heats up way too fast. But if I do it this way, I can get into the hundreds and kind of like keep it at a good place. Okay, we're 3 away. That's okay. Oh, and don't do what I sometimes do on accident and try to jump into hyperspace with your fuel scoop out. Your ship will freak out on you and try to burn up. I'm sure Cinnamon's done it a couple of times also. Her countdown always reminds me of that Earth Below Me song. I think I make that joke every time too. Never. Yeah, I've totally never done that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I think I need to fuel up a little bit more.
Fuel scooping.
We have 2 jumps left. And then we have to have the fuel to get out to wherever the station is. Wasn't it like the first planet though? Wasn't really paying attention. There we go. See, if I was in my ASP, I would just sit there with like 100 some whatever, you know. Oh, my ship's gonna need repaired. So hard.
Frameshift drive charging.
T-Tari Star? I don't like that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you remember what those are? I don't remember what those are. I don't think they're fuel scoopable either. That's true. Oh, apparently they're nothing. Okay. That's probably like the 8th one I've hopped by too that I haven't noticed. Oh, you know what? This is like the second one. They're not fuel scoopable, so that's lovely. Well, we're there anyway. Jeez. Get out of here.
Drive charging.
Why was I heating up so bad? It didn't even warn me that I was heating up. Yeah, it wouldn't have taken me so long to get there. I honestly probably should have switched to my ask. I'm pretty sure I had it there at Chilome. I guess. I didn't think of that. And then I gotta make the jump back to Chilome. So that's fun. Okay, good. It's not very far up. Oh man, am I even gonna make it? Please make it. I'm like literally on fumes. That's a first. In a while, anyway. No, I have reserves. Never mind. Okay. It's my main fuel tank. Powers my hyperdrive is almost out. I have regular cruising fuel. Oh yeah, I have to go on planet. Crap. I can hate that. Oh man. There we go.
Orbital flight engaged. Hull integrity compromised.
Well, that's not good. Oh, that sucks. Now it's gonna take me forever to get there. Awesome. I really don't want to deal with that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not even mass locked, so.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. That's much better. The other thing about the ass was I could see below me.
Core Dynamics, India, Romeo, India. You are now under Imperial jurisdiction. Please comply with all docking protocols.
Another reason to have auto docking, especially on world.
05. Initiating auto docking
Ah,
protocol.
see, these better be here. They better be here. I just want to see what they look like. See how much they cost. All that good stuff. We barely made it, people. We barely made it. Alright.
Initiate shutdown sequence.
My solo prospect. This guy. Cruz Finley. I'm gonna go ahead and refuel today. There. That's 7,000 credits worth of damage. Whoops. Yeah, 1 second. We got Eagle, Hauler, Imperial Eagle, Viper, Cobra, Diamondback. Holy crap, and that's 35 ships. Ooh, a dolphin. I still want one of these. Was it the courier or the other? What was it we wanted? I forget. Federal dropship. There we go, the Alliance Chieftain. This was from Beyond Chapter 2. Super sick looking thing. 23 million credits. Hey, I have enough to buy it. Woohoo! Federal Assault Ship. That's what I'm literally in right now. That's the Clipper, wasn't it? That we wanted? Little fast little guy. Alliance Crusader. Ooh. Modified version of the Alliance Chieftain. Crusader's main point of distinction is its fighter bay. The Crusader also offers 3 internal military compartments and space for up to 2 crew members, making it ideally suited for combat situations. Also affordable. Freaking sweet! And the Alliance Challenger. Modified version of the Chieftain. The Alliance Challenger has been envisaged as a frontline combat vessel. With generous complement of hardpoints, the Challenger can more than hold its own in a fight. And although it weighs more than its sister ship, it can the Chieftain's characteristics of agility. It also has stronger armor than the Chieftain, allowing it to soak up a significant amount of punishment. Ooh. Cinnamon, this is tempting. What the hell's a Crate MK2? Is this new? Great Light Speeder, which was originally manufactured in the 3100s. I wish you could see, like, different views. This is a new boy, too. What is this? Although the new ship is larger than the original, it possesses many of the same characteristics. Speed, maneuverability, and firepower over defense capability. Ship also boasts a fighter bay and space for up to 2 crew members. Oh man. Ah, knock it off. I just want to go over there. I'm going to go over to the, so, the shield generator. You can do cargo runs in it if you want. The 5C fuel tank. Can't remember if that's a good one or not. I don't know what I have in mind. Obviously, I have the better one. Remember, we really wanted the Fruit de Lance? Because those things were worth. They're definitely worth a lot when you're bounty hunting them. They're fast, well-armed vessels, though. There's the Python. We all know the Python. Ooh, it has a Type 10 Defender here. Yeah, he's right. The Type 10 Defender was the thing that Layton built in response to the Thargoid threat. It's supposed to be heavily armored, heavily has a lot of weaponry so that you can fight Thargoid ships with it. There's the Anaconda, a sleek, badass looking thing. They're still cool looking. They have a lot of firepower. And the Federal Corvettes. But, yes, this is the one we wanted. The Cutter. Only 251 million, and that's just the base model without all the upgrades. What do you think, Cinnamon? Should I buy one of the new ships, the Alliances? Or this little, I like this guy. He's kind of little and cool looking. I can always earn more money. So we have the Challenger, which is supposed to be more fighter heavy. Crusader. It has a fighter bay. Is that the only two? I thought there were three in here. This is the Chieftain, isn't it in here somewhere? Oh, there it is. So the Chieftain is the little guy. Designed to only dish out punishment, but to avoid it. More maneuverable than ships of similar size and weight. Combat profile means it can be one and hold its own in a fight. Pretty sure I just read that. Which one should I buy? The Chieftain is from Beyond 2. I kinda think we should go with either the Cruiser or the Challenger. It says it's a really large ship, though. I love that version. Blah, blah, blah. How many hard points does it have? Two pulse lasers, 3 empty small, 1 medium, and 1 large. As opposed to 3 small and 1 large. And then, so the Chieftain and the Crusader have the same amount of hard points. Challenger has more. It adds a medium one in there, and then what is, just out of curiosity, this is just a little guy, but there's 3 large hard points though. As opposed to 2 medium, 1 large. Or huge. Not just large, huge hard points. Eh? Python had a lot. 3 empty large ones. So the Type 10 is like has 2 small, 1 medium, and 4 large hard points. That's why it's so powerful. I feel like the Anaconda is basically the same, and maybe even better, because it has 3 large points and 1 huge, while the Titan only has the 4 large. I don't know. But then there's this boy. That's essentially the same. 2 medium, 3 large, 1 huge. I don't know. Which ship should I buy? What do you think? I kind of want, I think the Challenger, because it says, well, you get more hard points with the Challenger than you do the Crusader, so. Yeah, sorry, Carl. I'll get to your messages in a second. I'm shopping. I could exchange my Federal Assault ship, but we worked hard to earn our Federal Assault ship, and I don't think I want to do that. Current ship. It only cost me about half of that. Or wait. Oh, it actually make money off of it if I transfer. Alright, so there we go. I'm buying a ship. I'm buying a ship. While I'm buying a ship. Twitter. Oh man, I gotta come up with a name for this beast. And with this, it keeps saying paths not connected, but I have paths connected to each building. Let's see here. Are those roads in the middle there? On your hatchery, just make sure, actually all 3 of those, the hatchery, the power plant, and the ACU center, just zoom in and make sure the road is actually connected to those. Even go into your builder tool and put another road down if it'll let you. That's why it's not being powered, because it thinks that those aren't connected. So just looking into those and see if they're on the right angle or whatever. Because that's basically what's happening there. I get that sometimes too, even after I lay the road down, it'll say, oh, you're not connected. I'm like, you told me I could put it here. Might have to do some little bit of moving around if it doesn't work that way, but it's basically essentially saying that your roads aren't connected. Oh man. Look at them thrusters on this beast. Ah. Oh, look at that. Look at it. He's gorgeous. So this is I already forgot what ship I bought. The Lakon Alliance Crusader, I think. Is it the Crusader? Or is it by the other one? I don't think it's the Crusader. We'll find out. There's my fuel scoop heat sink section right there on top there. And maybe right there. Oh man, I'm super stoked. There's my little guy. Let me get down here. Little pilot chilling in there waiting for orders from himself. Hey, how's it going, Yasser? Welcome. Yeah, you might even try removing the road and just redoing it. And what I would do is build the road out from the building first, so that you have that little section, and then build the road around that. So from each building, put out the little strip of road, so you know you have it there, and then just complete the rest of the road. And then it should, as long as you have a path to your power plant, you should be good. So, yeah. You're like, I have the hardest time with this game. I feel bad. Trying to think. Make sure do you have power lines? Make sure you have power poles coming from your power station to your um, substations. You might need to build another substation next to one of the buildings or something, because it might not have power. Because if it's outside the little power ring, it'll show you the ring of what's inside the power that doesn't need a substation. And then, so if it's outside of that, you might need to build an extra substation somewhere. I noticed you had one there, but on the other side, let's see. Oh yeah, maybe you have two there. But just make sure, at the very least, get your power plant powered to the rest of the poles or lines, power lines, and then make sure it's connected to a road. I'm certain that's what's going on here. I don't see any disconnects in the lines. But usually when you build an electrified fence, it requires a lot of power, so you might actually need an extra power station, but it says it's not connected, so I would start there for sure. Got a pretty good chunk of change there on that island. But you do have two sick dinosaurs. I'm gonna take care of that. Okay, so, oh man, that's so cool. You know what we need to do, Cinnamon? First thing we need to do, after I figure out what kind of ship it is, because I already forgot. It is usually says somewhere, or I thought it did anyway. Or maybe my head was in the way. I don't know. Let's just go back and find out. Did I buy the Crusader, or let's play a game? The Challenger. I bought a Challenger. Oh, that's actually fitting, because I really want a Challenger in real life. Only the car version. Ah, I finally got a Challenger. Okay, so what we need is this. Ta-da-da! Covus Verdi, what is this? Ooh, I didn't know you could pick different people.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, Commander. This is Alex, your cockpit voice assistant, or Kovac.
Greetings, Commander. This is Celeste, your cockpit voice assistant.
Greetings, Commander.
This is Archer, your cockpit voice assistant, or COVAS, installed to provide systems
They-
information and analytic support throughout your journey. I issued a standard by the Pilots Federation.
Oh, they really missed an opportunity there to make it sound like Archer.
Greetings, Commander. This is Verity.
Honestly, I like Verity the best.
Assistant,
So,
commonly known as COVAS.
no worries there. Do I have paint jobs? Well, I don't have paint jobs for this ship, I guess. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's so cool looking. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're gonna name it Archer, or at least get a guy that can do like an Archer impression and do it like, and then have him be all sarcastic like Archer is. That would have been awesome. No, I don't understand why it won't work for you. Purple. Yellow. But then there's black. Black and black. Graphite. What's this one? Cobalt. Cobalt blue, people. Precision green. Gray. Oh, this one's cool. Precision blue with a blue and orange. Oh, what am I gonna do? I thought that said milk dark green at first instead of military. It's late. Hold on. So Arya's needle. Cersei, because I hate the Sidewinder, that's why. Oh, so I did not rename the Belle Magellan, so she's still the Belle Magellan. Extra kudos if you can figure out why I named it Magellan. Look at the name of the ship, or the type of ship. There's your clue. The Asp Explorer, and its name is the Belle Magellan. Cinnamon already knows why. My Cobra, my fighter, is Khaleesi's dragon. And then I hate the Sidewinder, so I named it Cersei. And then we have Arya's needle, so we need... Or you might have made it too small. You might have made your enclosure too small. But at the same time, it should be working. I'm not sure why. Or you could just try to do non-electric fences. But I used electric fences around mine, so I'm not sure. How did I know you were going to pick that name? Where's Aztec when you need him? I haven't seen him around. Kind of want to keep my theme going though. Trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on the final book. Who do I like right now? Kind of into Asher right now, even though she's a Greyjoy, and I don't like the Greyjoys. But she's a fierce fighter. What about, I forgot her name, the freaking princess of Dorne. She tried to steal Marcella away, and then that failed. crap. What number of ship is this, Cinnamon? So you already tried, you got rid of all the roads and then redid the roads. Did you do it the way that I said, where extend the road out from the building first and then build the road around? If you haven't done that, try that. If not, the only thing I think of is the way that the pattern is set up isn't allowing for the road to be properly placed where it needs to be. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to my other ship and see. Doesn't say there. This, the FAS was the last ship we bought. So, and for those of you that are wondering what I'm doing, Cinnamon and I have a system that we use just to kind of make it more realistic or like in-game worthy. We name like our ship ID, because at first we thought that the stations actually called out the ship IDs individually. So like we were like, oh, if we can rename them, that'd be cool to hear it when we come in the dock. You know, I said, so this is 4, so the Challenger needs to be 005. Okay, I better buy an awesome ship for my 7th ship. Yeah, you're right. I was pretty sure it was 5, but I just wanted to make sure. Hmm. Let's get this puppy all named and ready to go, and then we'll take it out for a test flight, I think. Get those controls going. Okay. Here we go. Oh, which one were we using? Kill count. My question is, actually, I think we determined this, right? It actually tracks how many kills you have, or how many ships you've destroyed. I believe it does anyway. No, because you can basically build roads wherever, unless it's like too short or there's something in the way. You shouldn't have to do any landscaping to get the road to work. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I can't remember which one I had. This one. Where is it? There. Nope. Gotta get myself out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Keep clear. I think we had our ranks on one of them, didn't we? Dang it. Yeah, I don't know if that would actually help you. I'm on a bad angle. I can't see what the hell's going on. So that would probably help you. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out once I name it. Any ideas, Cinnamon? What's up, Juniper? How's it going? Well, my current theme, aside from my Explorer, is Game of Thrones themed. And so far, all female characters, so. Marquitas Click? Is that a faction that we don't like? I can always rename it later. Or, hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We'll deviate a little bit. What the hell? Oh, there it is. See how many characters it lets me do. That works for now, right? She needs vindicated. Somebody tried to kill her. Somebody has tried to deflame her name with a smear campaign of BS. I actually thought of Egret. Egret is cool. She's awesome. We'll leave it there for now until I can come up with a Game of Thrones with everything. Or here we go. I like Ashling's Vindication, though. Now, I know you don't watch the show or read the book, so I know you looked that up. Why is it all the way up here? There we go. Now, do I have enough little bobblehead things to make the name? I don't know. They should the nameplate the actual name of the ship? Yeah, okay. There's some cool ones that you can get through the shop, but probably this one, though. I think that's what we had on before, or maybe this one. Okay, so I wasn't even paying attention to how many names are, or how many letters are. Oh, I got plenty. Okay, so 1. What was there, 7? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Dang, it's gonna be like off-centered a little bit. Let's start here, maybe? These things are hilarious. I don't know why. I passed it a long time ago, huh? There we go. Ah! Ah! Well, yes. Yes, I do. How did you know that? Probably some couple of posts or something, right? So like the weird like sound effect in the background that like sounds like not that like drill or whatever, but it's just like this like mechanical thing that sounds like keeps making me think my little boy is awake. Huh. What if I had to do with the last witch hunter or something? Oh, I bet that conversation you probably remember is if they make a Horizon Zero Dawn movie, Rose Leslie absolutely has to play Aloy. Like, she would be perfect to play Aloy. Let me know if you guys agree. If you guys have played Horizon Zero Dawn, you know who we're talking about. Rose Leslie, she played Ygritte on Game of Thrones. Is she a good fit to play a live-action version of Aloy if they ever make a movie about Horizon Zero Dawn? Let me know. I'm really curious to see if everybody else agrees. Because when I first mentioned that to Cinnamon and the rest of our group, those of us who had played it and knew who she was and stuff, we were immediately like, yes. Perfect. I have 2 teams. Oh, man. So originally I bought this little set with the alphabet so that I could put Irish Bronco on my dashboard. And my name is one letter too long. So pissed. Okay, that'll actually. What happens if I go over here? Oh, it'll be like offset or whatever. Okay. I think that's it, right? Just those things. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can put the string lights on if you want. Merry Christmas or whatever. That's the library. Yeah, pretty much. Do you remember how to change the... I'm probably gonna go back out here though. Outfitting maybe? How do we change the smoke trail and weapon color? Like the laser color? I thought that was in there too. Oh. Yeah, just take a break and kind of think it over and maybe come up with some other ideas on how to get it to work. Hey, job decals, bobbleheads, and ship kits. Dang it, where is it? Weapon detailing, there we go. This pass didn't go far enough, I guess. Oh man, I really wanted red. Because Egret's hair is red. Well, crap. That doesn't work, I guess. Sure. Oh, that was way before the... Oops. Oh well. Alright, let's take this thing for a spin, and then I think we'll be okay. Man, she's a beauty. Oh, you know what? First things first, though. I don't really want to deal with this. I like how it's like, why? Grite. Optional internal? No. Hmm. No, I think that was the right section. Docking computer, there we go. Don't want to mess up my new ship right after I get her. Just ready for this. Yay, the Raptor! She's so cool looking. I love the Indoraptor. In the game, anyway. I'm still on the fence about... Actually, no. I remember I had said that,
Disengaged. Clear to depart when ready.
that the Indoraptor was really actually pretty cool as far as the movie's concerned, because I think it goes a little, or like falls right in line with what Michael Crichton's vision for Jurassic Park was, and like the whole like moral of the story. I think the Indoraptor would have been the culmination of that, and made sense to me anyway. Is that only on one side? Oh, dang it. And I didn't update to the name. Did I save it or whatever? That's cool. That's so awesome looking. Okay. Now, is it maneuverable though?
Take care on your journey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right? It's like $2 million replacement just doing that.
1. Engage.
Looks like he's stuck. It's funny. Oh, I guess the name's on the bottom, I guess. That's weird. Okay. And then... What was I gonna do? Just a map, that's what I was looking for. Ultima! Man, long time no see, man. How's it going? Glad to see you. Welcome back. Long time. I know I said that already. Let's go. Actually, let's just go to the orbital. There we go. Trying out the new ship. We got a Alliance Challenger. Oh God! Don't do that. We don't want that. Get away. I should have put a fuel scoop on here too. Hopefully that's one of the orbital. Just testing out the maneuverability of this beast. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you guys? How are you doing? What have you been up to? I can find the orbital. There we go. Oh Jesus, it's gonna be tight. Oh, I was hoping it would let me do it. Totally does sometimes, where if you catch it just right, you can get it. Even if you're hauling butt. I thought I had a good speed on that one, but I guess not. There we go. Oh man, yeah, I actually did stop for a while. Like, just had a bunch of other games come out and whatnot, and all that kind of stuff. Until that is not true, Cinnamon. I actually played it about a week or two ago just to kind of see what the Beyond 2 entailed, because I hadn't checked it out yet for a long time. So I turned it on, looked around, check the Galnet and stuff like that, and that was about it, really. So I guess I really didn't play it. I just kind of turned it on and looked around. Left the station, came out because I wanted to see what they did about planetary surfaces, because they said they were supposed to update that, and so far I can't really tell a difference. But I haven't really seen a whole lot to tell, I guess. But yeah, we totally stopped playing for a long time. I was playing some other games for a while, and God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, stuff like that. So actually, I guess Horizon was after or before. Yeah, before I started playing this. So there's some good games that came out this earlier this summer. So been playing a lot of those. Been playing a lot of Jurassic World, who's also Frontier Developments. So I'm a gigantic Jurassic Park fan, so I had to play the crap out of that. As Carl will tell you, I put hours and hours of them into. He's watched my streams and stuff. Put hours and hours and hours and hours into Jurassic World already, so just waiting for them to update. If we know Frontier like we think we do, we know that they're going to update Jurassic World just as much as they've updated this game, hopefully. So, but it's more like their builder, like the roller coaster tycoon stuff that they used to make. So it's not like they can add storyline or whatever. But I'm like Cinnamon and I are very distraught to learn that we had no idea that an attempt was made on Ashling's life while we were gone, and that actually happened earlier this month. And that this guy completely sabotaged her marriage. Oh no. And so the marriage and the merger of the Empire and Alliance is over. Or at least on hold for now, as far as we know. But I can't remember who I don't know if you're allied with anybody. Are you Ultima? BGP Operations Houses. Yeah, basically, Jurassic World Evolution is kind of like an updated version of Genesis, and actually that's a lot of the comparison that's being made is that, like, once you get everything done right now in Evolution, it's kind of like Genesis in that it didn't really have much of a replay value, but that's what I'm hoping, like, with Frontier at the helm, that I know they have an update on the way. They even announced that they're going to update stuff. It's a minor update, like they're changing the size of dinosaurs and stuff to be more like scientifically accurate to their actual specimens or their skeletons and stuff. So, like, they're going to make the T-Rex slightly smaller. They're going to make the Giganotosaurus and Spinosaurus bigger and just stuff like that. But I know that they're going to continue to update it like they do this game. So I'm looking forward to what they got in store. Right now, I'm kind of at a standstill on that game because I pretty much unlocked everything except for a couple of things that don't really matter, and basically dominated all the islands and all this kind of stuff. So I figured, Frontier just launched Beyond Chapter 3. Let's get back into some Elite Dangerous. It's been a while. I'm kind of floundering around trying to like relearn how to fly and everything, but this ship is pretty sleek looking. I like it a lot. Can't wait to like use it in combat and stuff. I don't know if you have one of these or not, but it's pretty cool. I like the way they look. The Alliance class ship, whether it's the Challenger, the Crusader, or the other guy, I can't remember the first one they came out with. I like the look of it. They're pretty cool. They almost look like Hunter Killers from like Terminator, like a little modified, like narrower version. Yeah, exactly. Like I was actually surprised, and I wasn't really paying attention. We weren't paying attention then, so it kind of seemed like beyond, like, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 were kind of close together, but I guess it was legitimately probably each quarter, like every 3 months. So it's been a while since Chapter 2 came out. But, yeah, so this is the... How do I get into the, there we go. No? There we go. This is the Alliance Challenger. What if I almost rather have this picture? Nah, I think it belongs there. She's pretty sleek looking. I think so. Anyway, as far as big fighters go. Do we know anything about what Chapter 4 is going to entail? Is that where are we going to get actual planetary surface adjustments? Because Chapter 1 was basically like that this year, where they kind of modified a lot of the mapping on the rocky planets that we could already land on. Because once you loaded the game in after the update, like, there was some different color shading, some different textures on planets and stuff. They didn't really mess with the atmospheric planets, though, which was a shame. So I hope they do that in the future. Do we know what we're getting into, or... I don't know if they've announced it, right? See, that would be cool. If they could kind of revamp combat and stuff. Combat is, like, pretty fun in this game. Like, Cinnamon and I, like, I'm sure you saw some of our streams back when we were doing a lot of bounty hunting and stuff. It's lucrative, it's fun, it's, you know, you're not just kind of like going back and forth, ferrying passengers back and forth. But, you know, that's the beauty of this game. It has so many different aspects that if you want to be Space Uber, as I always call it, you can be Space Uber. If you want to be Space Jack Sparrow, you can be Space Jack Sparrow or whatever. Or if you want to be, you know, whatever, just a trader guy going back and forth trading goods. It has that element. It has those elements. And then the storyline, of course, like, keeps developing and keeps going on. And, like, if you're allied with a faction, or aligned with a faction, like, or a power, like Cinnamon and I are, you kind of actually get to the point where you're like, oh, wait a minute, somebody's messing with our power, we don't like that. Like when I found out tonight, I hadn't been on, so I had no idea. Maybe you can shed some light for us. What the hell happened to Chalome, Orbital, and the capital ships there? They're completely almost destroyed. They got huge holes in them. They've been attacked, obviously. And I'm wondering if it's because of the assassination attempt on Aisling in the other system, and they just came home for repairs, or were those capital ships engaged in fights outside of the system with Thargoids, and they're home for repairs, but the holes and the gashes don't have that telltale sign of Thargoid attack. So, to me, it seems like it was human. Somebody attacked Aisling, and I'm mad about it. I shan't stand for this, but I gotta get reacclimated to the game before I can help defend her. Sons of bitches. I'm glad they failed, though. I don't know if they've ever taken a character out of the game, but in that regard, have they? Even in previous iterations of the Elite game back in the 90s and 80s and stuff, like, I don't know. They probably didn't think that far ahead with, like, 8-bit games or whatever, but, yeah, I'm doing a lot of talking. I don't know if you have any insights on what's going on Ultima, other than what I've read in Galnet. There wasn't really a whole lot of information on Galnet, other than the assassination plot and the smear campaign by this random guy that she supposedly had an affair with while she was betrothed to the ambassador. And then, of course, the ambassador's mommy came in and said, no, the wedding's off. Nope. You know? So that's going to cause a huge rift between the Empire and the Federation now. Give it even more of a cause to be a war or whatever. Do we think a war is coming? Like a legit war? Are they going to implement straight up warfare? Or are we too worried about Thargoids right now? I feel like the powers combined have kind of set aside their differences to enact a joint effort against the Thargoid attacks, but it's been a while, so I don't know. Dang, that's crazy. I assume you mean the Imperial Cutter outfitted for warfare, like hardcore warfare. Cinnamon and I want one of those too. That looks so cool. Let me get back in the shipyard. We'll check it out. This station that we're at, or this, not the station. I don't know how much stuff the station has. We'll check. But the planetary base I was at had a lot of ships. Just FYI there. One thing I'm worried about is that we don't have, like, again, I say Cinnamon and I because we're wingmen and we play a lot together and stuff like that. So we don't really have the ships capable of getting to Colonia fast. We would have to go and do a bunch of engineering stuff, right? Or trust the neutron star highway and stuff, and it just seems iffy. Because I know they're putting a huge emphasis on Colonia in the center of the galaxy and stuff. So eventually we're gonna have to go there for certain things, I would assume, but I don't know. This one only has 12. It probably doesn't have any of the new ones either. Yeah, this bad boy right here. I want this thing so bad. So much money. Just the stock version. Holy cow. I can't wait to be in that situation. That'd be awesome. So it's just like, just over in credits total to outfit it completely. And of course the cost of the ship. That's crazy. And also the ship just looks cool. It looks futuristic. It looks like it should be, what it is. It looks cool. Sleek and sexy. Just like the princess. I didn't say that out loud. I don't want her to execute me. She's going through a rough patch right now. She might be on edge and vulnerable to emotional outbursts. But yeah, this stream wasn't really very action-packed, but to me, I learned a bunch of stuff. I learned a bunch of stuff about what's going on with the Empire, with my own princess, that I'm curious about. Bought a ship. Wasn't planning on buying a ship. Didn't even know I had enough money. I thought the ships would be way more expensive than they were, and I still have a bunch left over. I could probably outfit it a little bit if I wanted to. Might do that next time or even off stream, and then see where we go from there. Ultima, yeah, glad to have you back. It's good to be back on Elite, and if we can get back into this game, uh, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to what Chapter 4 has in store. And if Cinnamon's on board to get back into this a little bit, that'd be cool. If not, like, I just have like a few different options to stream right now, and I just kind of stream whatever I'm in the mood for. I've been trying the good old Fortnite. Everybody wants to play Fortnite. And I had a few suggestions during my Jurassic World streams to play Fortnite, so I did, and honestly, I tried it a few times. I'm still gonna play it, like, off stream to try to get better and stuff, but, as of right now, I'm probably not gonna do any more streams of Fortnite until I get better, if I get better. Just because, nobody wants to watch that horrible show. Like watching a train wreck. I'm really good at gathering. I'm really good at cutting trees down. Not so much good at the elimination part of it. And plus, I was doing a bunch of Jurassic World stuff. But I want to try to get back into this game. I might have some streams here and there of No Man's Sky if I can get myself motivated enough to put it in the old PlayStation and play it. And then, of course, I keep talking about how GTA just had their After Hours update. I kind of want to kind of mess around with that a little bit. I don't know if I did one stream of it when it first dropped, but I don't know. So, anyway, if you guys want to, yeah, pretty much parachute in and die. No, that's not like that. It's parachute in, gather all sorts of shit, get some sweet guns, get to the circle, then die. Awesome. Oh, and then maybe I completed a challenge here and there. But yeah, Ultimate, if you're still around, should be seeing a lot more of Elite Dangerous on the channel again. I would really like to get back and do it, like I keep saying. And if you can get the rest of the commanders I know we had a lot of guys in watching my streams of Elite. Kind of miss you guys. It's good to have you back. I don't know if you talk to them outside of the streaming or whatever, or what it is, but maybe let them know I'm playing again and check it out if they want to. So, yeah. But I think for tonight, I didn't really plan on streaming a whole lot because I wasn't really sure what to expect with the update. Definitely not going to be making it to Colonia anytime soon to check out the new engineering situation there. But might get in on some of these community events again in the future. Those are really fun to do. And then see where it goes. But I think tonight I'll go ahead and stop here. Bought a ship, kind of explored around, kind of got back into it a little bit, got reacclimated to the controls, which are not like riding a bike, really. So it took some time to get used to the controls again, and even still, I gotta fiddle with it a little bit. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate everybody that stopped by to check it out. I'm glad I got to showcase the ships. That was like the main thing I wanted to showcase, or at least I was interested in looking at. And kind of catch up on the Galnet news, see what's going on around the galaxy. Things aren't looking so hot for our princess. Sad day. But hopefully Cinnamon and I can get back to helping her out and get some merits and so forth. Oh, I did want to check one thing. It said I got promoted. What the hell was that all about? I haven't done anything that deserved getting promoted. The heck was that about? I don't know. Then over here it doesn't say anything like that, so I don't know. Anyway, I guess I didn't get promoted. Or whatever it was. I think I deleted the message to him already. Yeah, I did. Dang it. So yeah, Ultima, good to see you again. Kara, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on with your Jurassic World situation. Yasser, good to see you again. Cinnamon, as always, I appreciate the moderation in the chat and keeping the chat going. And then we had a couple newcomers today. Virgil, I hope I helped out. Hope to see you again soon. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment on the video and I'll get it. Or hit me up on Twitter, Irish Bronco, PROD at the end for Irish Bronco Productions. And again, I gotta figure something else out on that because it's kind of weird to say. So if you have any questions on how to play, like what to do, any pointers and stuff, you can go ahead and hit me up. And Ultima is a very good resource. This guy is a commander and a half. He was one of the instruments in getting me really acclimated to this game. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see you again on Friday night. Ultima, my new streaming schedule is Tuesday nights, Friday, and Saturday nights. So, just in case you're wondering, you'll see me then. And it's a pretty consistent basis now, so it's not just random or all over the place. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night. So, yeah, good to see you, Commander. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we can rally the troops and get some streams going and get some good chats going. That was really fun. I really enjoyed those, so I kind of want those back, man. Cinnamon, again, as always. We'll talk after the stream, probably. So, yeah, and can't forget this. And for those of you who are new to the thing, that's a little, if you can tell, it looks like a little guy saluting. So, that's like the universal Elite Dangerous salutation. It's awesome. So yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Probably be streaming this again, honestly. Unless I have like a wild hair and decide to stream something else, but most likely this. And with that, I'm Irish Bronco again, and this is Irish Bronco Productions, and this is Elite Dangerous Beyond Chapter 3.